Texas City was evacuated 1 year ago today after a massive blaze broke out at a fertilizer storage facility.
A year after that fire shook the city of Athens, changes have been made to prevent this from happening again. Our Cody Lillick takes a look back at the fire in the heart of Athens and talks to one of the first on scene who says the investigation into what started that massive blaze is still not complete.
Fertilizer plant, so everybody needs to evacuate.
Flames shooting into the air and smoke seen for miles. Just part of the chaotic scene as a fertilizer facility caught fire in downtown Athens. Fire Chief John McQuarrie said the facility was looked at after the blast in West Texas, but he said last May came as a surprise.
What we had expected was something that would come in early in the morning, but we never expected that to happen at 5:30, 5:45 in the afternoon with people getting off work.
They're setting on fire on the courthouse square.
The evacuation spanned 5 blocks, and fire crews were forced to let the fire burn itself out. This is the site of that fire. The building, the chemicals, both gone. And since that day, the city of Athens has made sweeping changes to make sure bulk amounts of ammonium nitrate don't return to this city. The city passing an ordinance that bans bulk amounts of the chemical from being stored in the city limits. And on the state level, lawmakers passing the first legislation since West and Athens that strengthens reporting requirements for facilities and allows for inspections to be performed by volunteer fire departments. But for Athens, the focus is not just on ammonium nitrate.
That's not the only thing that can cause a catastrophe. So now we're looking harder and trying to refocus on what we have within inside the city or what can come inside the city mobilely and cause an event.
The chief says the situation 1 year ago could have had a very different outcome.
How close of a call was last year?
It was pretty close. A lot of things could have set it off. We were blessed. We were knowledgeable and skillful enough beforehand to get rid of some of the contaminants. So I would still say we were very fortunate.
But as for exactly what sparked that blaze, state investigators initially leaned towards electricity in one corner of the building.
You can't rule anything out?
That's correct. And you know, we certainly don't want to sit there and label something and then find out that's not correct.
And for now, the sound of sirens 1 year ago will once again be replaced by an iconic sound in Athens for the annual Fiddler's Reunion. Cody Lillick, KLTV 7 News.
Now, as for the mounds of that chemical that didn't burn, we've been told that was all logged and transported to disposal facilities.